Okay, moving the mic. Maybe take your headphones out if you have them in. Never mind, that sound spike was not very high. But better safe than sorry, am I right? Alright, so here we are again. I'm actually going to move the mic up now, so another sound spike incoming. 3, 2, 1. That one was a little louder. Sorry about that. Okay, but we are all centered now. We are in good shape. And we have a new game. We are out of the Kingdoms of Amalur escape. I don't want to call it a hellscape because it wasn't really. It was just escape. Because it wasn't particularly interesting, but it wasn't particularly frustrating. It just sort of put me to sleep. I don't think I could sleep to this game if I tried. The bloom is so high, it's singeing my eyes. I love the old PS3 graphics that turned the bloom, cranked it up to 11 and said, "Look at the graphics, aren't they beautiful?" No, but genuinely, like, the bloom being this high isn't... They balance it out within the game itself. It's not always going to be this prevalent, you know, so... For those of you that haven't seen this before. For those of you that have seen this before, whether from viewing of your own accord or watching me play it 9 years ago, welcome or welcome back. We missed the end of this one, but we will not miss the end of this one this time. So, I think it's 7:02. I'll wait till it ticks over to 7:03 and then I'll take a drink. And then we will get started. Oh, I should check actually before I get started. Because I quoted something in the... Okay. It was not what I said. I quoted something in the intro video that I posted on YouTube for this. And I was incorrect, so I will correct it. Okay, I will correct it when we actually boot the game up in about 2 seconds. Hey Marie, how you doing? Welcome back. We are, in fact, back here. Yes, it has been the hottest of minutes. It has been 9 years since this game graced my channel, almost to the day. I think the last time I played it was the last time it was on my channel, which was it was in 2014, and it was like just after Christmas of 2014 was the last time we saw this on my channel. Again, also the last time I played it, so I remember basically nothing about it. So it won't be a fresh, like the freshest experience, but it will be relatively fresh. So we'll see how that all works out. You remember that and you were not expecting it again? I don't know, I thought this game was pretty fun. I was willing to give it another shot. Of course, before I give it another shot, I'm going to actually... You know what I'm going to mute the mic because I have to blow my nose, but while I do that, I'll just start it up and then let it get to the title screen, and then once it gets there, that is when I will start talking again, hopefully, as long as whatever is almost causing me to sneeze that's in there comes out. Sorry, that's too much information. I'll be right back. So as I just said, we've come full circle. It's been 9 years. This game was also played on my channel as a YouTube set of videos rather than as a Twitch set of videos in 2014. So we're bringing it back around. And yeah, I think it's going to be a nice little nostalgic trip, although I don't necessarily remember very much of it, but we'll see how much of it I do remember. We'll see how much of it acts as a surprise. How you doing, everybody? My name is Monochromium, and this is Outland. There's just something about those games that just have one word in their title that just, I don't know, it hits harder. It's like a sword being named only one word rather than multiple words. It's just like, yeah, I don't want to get poked by that thing. Like, oh my god. But Outland is an indie game. It was made by Housemarque. They are a Finnish, not French, Finnish indie development studio. I don't know if they're still around, but they were around when they published, well, they developed this and Ubisoft published this back in 2011. As far as I'm aware, it's on PS3, Xbox 360, and PC. So it is mildly accessible on the vast majority of consoles, except for Nintendo consoles, because I guess they don't get this one, but they get Ori and the Blind Forest, so it's fine. They get enough. In any case, I have no idea like what volume settings to stick this game at, because after Kingdoms of Amalur, I had to turn the volume settings to that one up almost as high as I had to turn it up for PS4 games, but this one is like I had to turn it down to like half of what it was for this game compared to Kingdoms of Amalur, so hopefully the audio is balanced enough properly. I'm just going to check my settings real quick. Oh, you know, I could just adjust the music volume down. I don't actually know, excuse me, how I feel about all this just yet, but I know I can turn the music volume down at least one, and that should be okay. I'm going to leave the sound effects volume where it is, just... No, actually, I'll turn that down one as well. And then we'll see how that all goes. I forgot that this game has cooperative mode. Boy, that's a blast from the past. I don't think I ever did the cooperative mode stuff in this one either, to be honest. But I know I think you can unlock it in the single player and then do it with other people. So, see, Remember Me in the top. Remember that, yeah. And honestly, I thought Remember Me buffed out by the very end. Like it took a little bit for it to buff out, but it buffed out at the very end for me. So. I don't think this game will need to buff out at the very end. From what I remember, it was pretty consistently good quality over the course of the game. I thought it was pretty difficult when I played it the first time, but you never know. Maybe I've gotten better since then, or maybe I haven't. There is only one way to find out, and that is by playing through the single-player campaign. So let's do that. Let's get started.
If you listen, I will tell you of a man lost in his world, haunted by dreams of legend. Medicine could not help him. Visions drove him on.
Let's just hope he doesn't have paranoid schizophrenia, because that would be a problem.
And a mystic.
Okay, maybe not.
The Pal Kaba, who could make sense of these visions, who would heal him.
Let's hope so.
Collapsed at his fireside and listened as he was told the ancient truth. Stories of a great wheel endlessly turning. Of two sisters who helped make the world. And then sought to shatter it.
Why? What did they do to it that they felt like, no, we gotta click undo?
By a hero, a soul waiting through the ages, eager to be reborn. His time has come again, but so has theirs.
Oh boy.
And the earth trembles in fear.
I don't want to be undone, ancient hero. Rescue me again. Origin, the story begins. The game has this Central American folklore sense to it, from the impression that I get. I don't know if it's Panamanian specifically, or if it's like Mayan or Aztec, but that's the general area of the world where it comes from. I would have to look into it a little bit more to tell you exactly where it comes from, but that's the impression that I get. So, all right, but here we go. We can hop along, get away from the spikes. We can hop off of walls. Your standard, typical Metroidvania stuff. Can climb over stuff. We can grab whatever that is if I can get to it. Okay. I thought I was about to go falling into a spike pit, but that's a mark of the gods. You can find more to unlock secret, whatever the last word was there that I didn't see because I was looking at this. You slide a little bit in this one. I don't remember sliding that much. Like, once you get moving, I guess you slide a little bit. Beware the energies of raw creation, light and dark. So this game is a Metroidvania, like I just said, but it is also, on a technical level, probably considered a bullet hell. Probably hard to tell at this point, but those little pellets, there will be more of them. And I used to think, like, way back when I first played this game, I was like, wow, that's a really novel concept. They took, like, Type R or Ikaruga or any of that sort of stuff, and they, like, stuck it in a Metroidvania. But I'm pretty sure that's just what every Toho game that's ever been made actually is. So in hindsight, maybe that wasn't the most original of observations. Those butterflies, by the way, will point you in the correct direction. This is a checkpoint marker. This wall we can't do anything about just yet, but these guys are the guiding light. A magical light travels here and there through the world, guiding you along your journey. There is a map as well that you can use, but as far as I'm aware, we can't pull it up just yet. So we will not pull it up just yet. Hope I don't scrape my feet. I wonder if I can, like, hide right here and not get hit. Yes, I can. Perfect. Look, bullet hells are hard. Not cracked in the literal divinity like the people who said the highest difficulty in Tevi was too easy. You say as you get raffle stomped by every boss at least once. Hey, but it's okay to get raffle stomped by the boss because then you learn their patterns and mechanics and stuff. You know what I mean? So, like, that works out. Okay, so probably I need to, like, do what I did before where I hide here for a second, then do this, and then hop on up here. I didn't see what the button did. I was looking at chat. That's my bad. Probably open the door, right? Like I got it, I would imagine. Oh yeah, and the checkpoint refreshes, by the way, if you go away from it after a little bit. So yes, it opened the door. Anything up here that I can get to? Yes, but I can't wall jump up to it because, you know, that would be too easy. That's a vase, but we don't have anything for a vase just yet, and this wall, we don't have anything for the wall either. So this is what I meant when I said that the bloom gets turned down somewhat by the game, because it has this sort of minimalist look to it, to where there's a lot of, like, dark space, but the light space is filled in with bloom and bright colors and sunlight and all that cool stuff. So then you get situations like this where the sun peeks through all of the dark space. And I don't know, I always thought this game looked really awesome. Like, just the aesthetic of it always impressed me, even on old hardware at this point. It's like, yeah, no, this aesthetic is really, it's really up my alley. I enjoy it quite a bit. What the hell is that supposed to be? Oh, okay, I thought it was like a prickly enemy thing. However, this is a shrine of some kind. I was going to say let's meditate and see what the gods have to say, but apparently they need me at a higher plane. So what did we get? So you're going to want to look out for these shrines because they'll give you new upgrades and abilities that you couldn't use before. In this particular case, we have a melee attack now. So now we can attack enemies with the square button. You can also hit from ladders. I can uppercut them with up on the D-pad and square. You can also use the control stick for this, and then crouch attack them. So that's cool. So yeah, get underneath stuff, knock them up in the air, jump up, and then whack them while they're up in the air. That sort of stuff. Can whack these bricks so that they go away. Takes about 3 hits. And you'll slide down walls after you cling to them for a certain amount of time. So there you go. Okay, there you go. So you'll get health pickups in this one, but if you don't need the health, it's always worth it to break the heart so that you can get a little bit of extra coins. Well, I shouldn't say always worth it. Sometimes you'll take damage like close to where you got that heart, so if there's enemies nearby, it might be better to just kill the enemies first. Then if you didn't need the health pickup, then you could break it for the extra reward. So that would be my recommendation anyway. Oh, look, another enemy. Not another enemy, but the first enemy, a spider. So We'll have to deal with spiders as we go along here. Speaking of which, there's another one. Were there more vases up here that I just didn't break? No, there was not. Okay. The sunlight blooming in, by the way, is not another upgrade from that shrine, so don't worry about that part. Okay, maybe, yeah, okay. I kind of jumped the gun on that one. And definitely jumped the gun on that one. Thank you. From my impression, the lower your health is, the more likely the enemies are to actually drop health pickups for you. So that could be useful. I prefer personally to launch enemies up into the air when I attack them as my first option, if possible. Just because it's a little bit easier to stun them that way. Like basically, before this, if you don't do that, they'll still continue their attack animation if you attack them on the ground. It does slow them down a little bit, but I find it easier if there's enough space to jump at them to just not launch them into the air and then go from there. The large vases have coins that are worth 1,000 inside of them. The small ones, from what I understand, are worth 50. So, I want to look out for those large ones. They are pretty good. Unfortunately, those enemies, despite being yellow element, are not damaged by the blue element attacks, which, I mean, it would be nice if they were, but that would probably also defeat the purpose of them being stuck right there, so. Anyway, that takes care of that. I don't think we missed anything there. I don't know if I'll be getting everything. I might get, like, most of the stuff, but at least for now, it's going to be tough for me to even look and see what stuff I missed, because, well, we don't have a map. So, until we get the map, we will probably not be able to do anything with that. These guys have spikes on them, so they're a little bit tricky to deal with unless you deal with them in the way that we just did, which is knocking them off of their wall. And then, I guess you could just deal with them that way too. They only take 2 hits, so. In this particular case, I'll take those, thank you. What else we got here? Okay. I always thought the flow of the combat system in this game was pretty good as well, especially when you can launch enemies into the air. Not every enemy can be launched, but the ones that can, I don't know, it just feels satisfying to launch them and then go from there. Alright, so we've got some... Okay, there's a mark right here. Ah, there's a wall in my way. And unfortunately, we cannot crawl, so you can't, like, crouch and move. We need an upgrade in order to get that, so we'll have to come back once we get it. Although I think we get it within this level anyway, so shouldn't be too worried about it. I'll just wait here. Thanks. There's a little bit of ending lag, by the way, on your attack, so just be careful of that. Like, if you do the 3-hit combo before, and you finish up the combo before the enemy is dead, there's a little bit of a delay before you can continue with it. So, like, start the combo again. This game is going to turn into, get what you can, we'll understand. I always found, personally, that when I played this game, that, I don't know, get what you can was like, yeah, that's fine. But, like, the main thing that happened with me, specifically, was that I would always end up, like, burning through a lot of my health really quickly, and I'm not really sure why exactly, to be honest. It just sort of is the way that I ended up playing. So then I'd usually, like, even with a whole bunch of health upgrades, I'd end up stuck at, like, 3 or 4 hearts for most of the level, just because enemies wouldn't drop hearts otherwise, so. That's what we call health privileges, I guess. Alright, another shrine. What do we get this time? So now we can slide. And the slide is actually a really nice combo starter in addition to being a method of traversal underneath these low gaps, because you can slide like this by holding down an X. It's very free-flowing. It feels very intuitive to use. And if you let the enemies get close to you, you can slide into them, which stuns them by knocking them back. You can also do that and then immediately launch them into the air with a square attack. So that's like one of my preferred methods of initiating combat with an enemy, is to slide into them, launch them into the air, and then go from there. Ooh, I'm going to lose some coins. That's okay. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have been so overzealous there, huh? Alright, anyway. I get a few of the coins back from this. You're going to want to save up because we'll eventually get quite a few coins, or not quite a few coins, we'll get quite a few upgrades that require coins, rather. So, you're going to want to save up if possible. I don't think you have to be too stingy about using them, but I don't know where I'm going, by the way. I don't know if I'm supposed to go this way, or I think the checkpoint was up there, so... Oh, okay. There's the Mark of the Gods. That's cool. And I think that's it for down here. Yep. Sometimes there are hidden passages that are in certain sections there, but not in this particular case. Basically what you want to do is you want to kind of hug the wall, and if there's a hidden passage, it will reveal itself to you. But if you push up against the wall like that and nothing happens, you just stop your momentum, then there's no hidden passage. So don't worry about it if that's the case. I wonder if I should go back and grab that other mark before we move on. I don't know if you end up back in the main room. I'm going to try moving on, though, and then seeing if we can get back there from wherever we end up from here. Okay, checkpoint. Thanks, don't need that for now. Watch me whack right into this with my face. Never mind. Alright. Guess I'll grab that while I'm waiting anyway. Guess you don't need that much headroom in order to do that, do you? I'll wait. There we go. It looks like that slide that I see up in the top left corner there is the one from the original room, I think. So, like, if we slide under here... Oh, maybe not. Let's go see what's up here first. Okay, yeah, this is where the original room is. Got it. So now if we go this way, we can go up and grab that other Mark of the Gods. So let's go do that. I think there's only 2 in these first couple of levels, and then after that there's like 3 to 4. I was a little lucky there. Almost slid right into the ending part of that. That would not have been good. I already went up here, right? Yes, we did. And did I push against this wall? No, but there's nothing against it, so... Yeah, I don't know, the movement in this game is very free-flowing. You slide a little bit at the end of your, like, if you stop on a dime like that, but other than that, it always felt very good to just move around in this one. Nothing in particular that stands out as like a... I don't know. Oh, no, it doesn't feel so good to move in this one, you know? Everything just feels pretty intuitive, pretty responsive, which is good because, you know, action games like this, you're going to want something that's responsive. Crossroads of the World. Okay, well, this is going to be the main hub, so let's check it out, shall we? Well, heck is this thing? Launch skill required to use Launchpad. Okay, so we can't do anything with that until we get another skill. So let's just head this way instead. These ones that are kind of like translucent here, those are platforms we can't take advantage of just yet, so... We need to tap into different energies, if you know what I mean. We need to tap into the energies that are the exact same colors as the Joy-Cons on my Switch in order to be able to do anything with those, but for now we can't activate any of those, so instead let's just head this way and see what this shrine has to... Okay, never mind, head doesn't feel so good. This is not a good vision. This might be a bad vision. I'm really tripping on those shrooms the Paul Kaba gave me. 30,000 years ago.
Fall back through time. Become the ancient hero. Let his spirits, dark and light, arm you in this final battle.
And also arm you with his music. I'll turn it up a little bit, hold on. Sorry, bumped the mic stand on my way back. I always really enjoy this sequence of the game. Oh, and I forgot to pull that back up. I'll go do it in a sec. I always enjoyed the sequence of the game because it gives you the ability to play as the ancient hero, who is himself pretty badass. But in addition to that, it gives you this reinforcement reward, basically, by saying, hey, here's a cool level with new mechanics and cool music. Ari Pulkkinen, by the way, is the composer, and I think he did a really good job on the soundtrack overall. I think it's pretty solid all the way through, but Trail of Tears, which is the soundtrack for this level specifically, has always been a favorite of mine off of the soundtrack on this one. But it gives you this sort of thing to look forward to, because eventually you will be where the ancient hero is now, traveling towards the final battle to fight the sisters, and you'll get this track in, 6 or 8 hours from now. So I always thought it was really cool because it sort of says, oh, I remember this, when you get to the later part of the game and you get to the final battle section, you get to this last level. So I always thought this was a cool sequence. Hold on, let me just pull my, thing back up over here. So I can see, there we go, so I can see my microphone levels. Anyway, our ancient hero appears to be a little bit redder than our current hero, but we'll see what he can do. He actually gives us coins. The coins go into my stock 30,000 years into the future, so that's pretty nice of him. Absolute Giga Chad energy. I don't actually even know if that's the appropriate line to use here. But, yeah, so we'll get this. God, I can't get enough of this track, man. It's so good. Anyway, the main gimmick of the Ancient Hero is spirit energy shifting. You'll notice that there were blue orbs previously that we had to avoid, but also there will be red orbs. You can switch between spirits, light or dark, by pressing R1. And basically what it allows you to do is any platforms that are aligned with light or dark will be highlighted once you are that element. And on top of that, you'll see the other effect that'll happen. So like if we switch, now that platform below us will be translucent, but the light platforms will become opaque, so you can actually stand on them. If you don't have the correct energy, you'll just fall through them. But on top of that, if you switch to the element that is the same element as the bullets, you can absorb the bullets, or actually more appropriately, you just have a shield against them, so basically they do nothing at all. Now, if I was standing in this shower of bullets with light energy on, I'd be dying very quickly, but since I have dark energy, I can stand right in it and not get hurt. That is very important. It's a very important mechanic to get used to, and by the way, I just demonstrated it here, so like, I can go right through this platform because I'm not appropriately aligned on energy. But this whole idea of shifting elements in order to be the appropriate color for the bullets that you're dealing with is very important, because there will be situations where you will be shot with multiple different kinds of bullets at the same time, and you will have to align yourself properly to avoid them. So, also, the other thing about this is that it works as a bit of a double-edged sword, because if you are dark aligned and the enemy is also dark aligned, you can tell by their color, their secondary color in that case is red. If I was red and this enemy is red, then I can't damage him. However, if I am blue and he is red, I can damage him. So you'll have to switch alignments in order to properly deal with all the enemies that you can deal with here. So there you go. So just, keep that in mind as you go, and you'll be fine. Swap up and grab a whole bunch of stuff. If the Ancient Hero can kind of pad my savings account a little bit before I have to buy anything, that would be pretty awesome of him. So we will do that. Grab a few of these things. He's also got 6 hearts, so that kind of helps a little bit with keeping yourself from getting too hurt, I guess. And now I can just stand in this, see? But yeah, this kind of acts as a tutorial for the light and dark switching. It's pretty tame. Later on in the game, the switching will become... you'll need to do things a little more rapidly in certain cases, so... I guess that one was a little touch and go, but that's okay. Not too bad. But yeah, I always like the switching mechanic in this game. It really makes you think a little bit more, which I always enjoy in games like this, so... I also like going fast in this game, so if you see me just go like excessively fast for no reason and probably get hurt in the process by just trying to rapidly switch elements, I'm doing that on purpose. I just like speeding through. Not because I don't like playing the game, but because moving quickly is fun, and if I do it correctly, it gives me a little dopamine rush, so there you go. Can absorb bullets. Jealous. Yeah, no, I know. It's not a mechanic that you normally get access to in Metroidvanias, but hey, I'll take it while I'm here. Oh, by the way, you can also like manipulate your movement in midair by moving frontwards and backwards. So, ooh, nice, a large coin. I'll take that, thank you. So like if you can like jump and swing and kind of move backwards towards where the enemy was. So those things are kind of nuts, these things here. Although right now they're not too nuts because only one of them is firing at the moment, but the other one will start firing later. And I think when you come back to this section, if I remember correctly, they both fire. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, so don't worry too much about these little wyvern guys. They'll just shoot the same energy projectile. Obviously, in order to kill them, you're going to have to unalign, but if you're worried about their projectiles, just swap to their element. Then you can just absorb the bullets and go from there. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now they're both firing, unless that just turned off the light one and turned on the dark one, which would be fine. So, hey, as long as Dark Link doesn't show up, I think we'll be okay. Dark Link would be a bit problematic now, wouldn't he? Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay, hang on, I got it. There we go. You know, it might be more worth it for me to just go this way, honestly, because I can just do this rather than... I don't know if they intended for me to do that, just to kind of go underneath all of that, but hey, I think it was a little simpler. Is there anything up here? No. Okay. Just making sure. Alright, time to confront the sisters. Yeah, them. Alright, here we go. Oop, that was actual platform. Never mind. I don't think there were any goodies over to the side there. It's pretty much just go up here and then confront the sisters, and then you're good. Let's take on the final boss fight from 30,000 years ago. So maybe, you know, maybe they'll be harder this time. And by this time, I mean in the present day, rather than where they are right now. There they are. Okay, well, they start with light energy, so that's good to know. Unfortunately, that is where the vision ends. You have to stop being the badass now and go back to being your present-day self, who can't control light and dark energy just yet, but will be able to eventually if the hero is anything to judge by.
Spirits release their grasp, and you awake just a man. Surely it was a dream.
A dream or a vision? I would call it a vision, personally. But yeah, so we don't have quite his abilities yet, but we'll get there. What, final boss less than 20 minutes in? Yeah, absolutely. The game's ready to end on its own terms. Said, hey, so you got to play as this cuck, but wouldn't you rather play as this other guy? Anyway, we can't use the teleporter just yet, and we don't have access to dark powers, so we can't use the button over to the side yet, but it can be easy to lose your bearings in a place like this, so it's dangerous to go alone here. Take this map. And now we can use the map in order to locate our next destination. And the map in this game is pretty good. It shows a bunch of stuff that you can't specifically get to yet as well, but it also gives you almost like the whole level layout right here, so that way you can just see where everything is. As you can see, there's a locked door to our right that we can't access. There's a launch pad that we can't use up to the top left there. And I think, if I remember correctly, excuse me, yeah, they don't designate. One thing I would prefer on the map is if they designated level transitions based on whether you got everything in them already or not. Like, if I got everything in the other origin stages over there, I would prefer that to be like the way it is now. But if I didn't get everything, maybe change its color or make it translucent, something to that effect. So you can also check your player stats over here. So the current level stuff is shown in that current level section. those are all of the abilities we'll have to unlock. We've got another 6, 7, 8, 9 to unlock between now and the end of the game. So there we go. And this is the overworld map, basically. We can't use the teleporter just yet, but it's there to show us where we can go. And yeah, as you can see, you don't have the Dark Spirit yet, so you can't operate this butt. We also don't have the ability to break through this because we can't swing our weapon downward yet. So since we don't have that, we won't be able to go this way yet. But it kind of drip feeds you a few things that you'll be able to do later. So there you go. In the meantime, the only place we can go is this way. So let's head to the first overworld level, the jungle, in the lowlands. Literally the third Zero Escape game. The good ending is wild. See, Zero Escape is a series that I just haven't really had the chance to play any of yet. I really should, though. I've heard lots of good things about it, so I'll give it a shot one of these days. For now, though, we can actually damage all of the enemies, even though we are yellow element and they are yellow element. The yellow element just seems to be like a base element. It doesn't really have any effect on whether or not you can damage enemies, but enemies will pretty quickly change their alignment later. So, to the point where you'll be able to damage them only if you have the correct spirit alignment, so. Ooh, that was a little dangerous. Almost just hopped right into a bunch of blue orbs there. I almost said blue ether. That wouldn't be quite right. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. I wonder if I was going to say blue ether or blue eco. Considering the fact that we just played Jak and Daxter not too long ago, I wouldn't be surprised if the word blue eco came out of my mouth in that particular case. So, all right. Well, it looks like we need to go down below because there's a locked door to the side there. So, third game almost didn't happen from what you've researched. Oh, geez. So the good ending must have been something else to take advantage of the fact that, hey, yes, it did in fact come out. Oh, excuse me. This was not a vitamin B day, in case anybody was wondering. So that's why I'm a little more chill, I guess, today. We gotta watch those, so I'll just... There we go. Alright, we got them all. Good. I wasn't sure if we were gonna get all the coins there. And you know me, I gotta grab all the coins. How am I supposed to get out of Panic Park if I don't grab all the coins? Ain't nobody gonna get that reference. Unless you've been to Old Town in Kissimmee, Florida. Then you'll get that reference, because they had a Panic Park machine. We used to play that game so much when we would go to Old Town in Kissimmee. That was my jam, man. I'm gonna lose those coins, probably. That's okay. They're only worth 50 each. I didn't lose them. Good. I'm sorry, what? So there's a not a park. It's like a boardwalk, basically, in Kissimmee, Florida. It's called Old Town. I don't even know if it's still there anymore or not. I haven't been to Florida in, like, Kissimmee specifically, I haven't been to in, like, probably 8 or 10 years. And the boardwalk had an arcade. And the arcade machine that we used to play all the damn time was... Oh, here's a spot that I was talking about where you walk up to it, and it will reveal a hidden passage for you. But yeah, so the boardwalk had an arcade area, and the arcade area had a bunch of different arcade machines, but the one that we always used to play was called Panic Park. And what it was is it had two, not really analog sticks, they're kind of, I guess, analog sticks, but they're on like a rotating track. And you can bump them together and like try to push a friend. It was like platforming challenges or like rails on rail sections where you'd walk across stuff and you'd have to push each other to try to get yourselves, like, knock the other player off a platform or knock them away from coins, that sort of thing. So it was fun, though. Probably a little more violent than you might want out of a game like that, but it was fun. Haha. Like, bump shoulders with people, you end up dislocating something if you hit them too hard. But we didn't ever get to that extreme, so. Getting a lot of hearts so far. Oh, is that a Mark of the Gods down there? Yes, it is. I'll go get it. Alright, cool. I forget if... Okay, yeah, they unlock concept art, and I think a couple of other things in the gallery section of the main menu. So we'll go look at that at the end, I think, once we get everything. And by everything, I mean everything I end up getting, so... It's an interesting concept. Yeah, and I always thought it was pretty fun. Again, you got to be careful you don't bump shoulders too hard, but, like... I always thought it was pretty interesting. There's probably some videos of it on YouTube somewhere. At least one, I gotta imagine. I'm pretty sure I saw at least one. So... Sorry, I love the slide mechanic. It's just so much fun as a combo starter. It's not always the most optimal thing to use, but it sure as hell is fun. So... Alright, we've got a large vase. Wait for it to stop shooting. There we go. Probably shouldn't have broken that yet, just in case I needed that. Oof, man. Sent that guy for a ride. Alright, let's see where we can go here. I'm moving too fast again. Can I hit you from here? I wonder if I can, like, just hit the tip. Nope, not quite. Alright, well, we'll just hit him the old-fashioned way, I guess. There we go. That works. We're doing pretty good on coins so far, though, from my understanding. Where'd the butterflies go? And what's over there that I didn't go get? Oh, it's like an empty room. So usually when you see an empty room in a dead end like that, that typically means that there's going to be some kind of a goodie in there for you, so... I also like the little trail that the game leaves to show you where you just were, because sometimes these maps can be a little disorienting, so it's nice to be able to see, okay, this is exactly where I've been previously. It's that little trail of fire that's next to my character there, so that's cool. How are we doing in terms of, like, collectibles, though? Okay, there's 2 more money bases in this area. So if you want to go for 100% completion, it's pretty easy to, like, know where you need to go in order to get what you need, because the game will pretty much always tell you, oh, okay, there's more of this stuff here, so... Oop, that was my bad. I hit one of the projectiles. It's a good thing there was a heart right here, though. Yeah, I think I might have jumped at the one projectile that was there. So it's a little disorienting. Yeah, just a bit sometimes. However, I don't know. I think the map does a pretty good job, personally, of just kind of showing, okay, this is where you were, and this is where you need to go. It can be a little overwhelming sometimes, but yeah, I don't know. The map is nice, in my opinion. So. This is not nice, though, because there's a spike guy right there, so I'll just wait here. Oh, right, I gotta duck in order to hit that guy. I forgot. It's okay, though. I wonder if I'll be able to hit him both times before he gets to me. Yep. Okay, because he stops. That's cool. I think those coins are lost, though. I'm pretty sure they fell all the way down there, and I'm too lazy to go down and get them, so... Okay, maybe I shouldn't be here right now. Oof. Close one. Yeah, I think those are gone, too. Yep. Okay, I'll wait for that to fire again. We gotta be careful, though, because that guy's gonna make this a little harder than it has to be if he's in my way. He's not in my way anymore, though, so... Oh, thank you. I'll go get these coins, because they're not too far out of the way. The other ones I would have had to redo all the platforming, and I said, no, I don't think that's necessary. Not something that I feel like I need to do, especially since I can get all the coins I just would have gotten from those guys by just doing what I just did, so... Ah, here we go. So, these are Keepers of Life. These statues, well, you can see the heart there, and what happens is if you have enough coins, you can purchase an upgrade from them in order to upgrade your health. There are other ones for other abilities later on, but for now, the Keepers of Life are the main ones that you'll want to look out for, so... What's down here, anyway? Oh, that just leads all the way back down to the beginning of the platforming. We don't want to go there. As you nihilistic laugh at doing a teleport maze last night with ice physics. So that sounds like a ton of fun. By the way, those little vases don't count towards 100% completion. They're just kind of there as little bonus. So I don't think you need them in order to get enough coins to fully upgrade everything. And you don't lose coins when you die, if I remember correctly, either. So, love how if you get health drops, you still have the option to break them for money if you're doing well and have full HP. It's very rewarding because it means the number goes up, right? And we all like watching the numbers go up. So, it just feels very, very rewarding in that particular way. All right, what's the trophy thing again? Oh, that's a checkpoint. Yeah, it's an active one. Okay. Yeah, it's honestly, you generally never really get lost in this game because you've always got the guiding light to look at. You've always got a map, so there's a little bit of everything to kind of keep you from getting too disoriented, even if the level itself can disorient you with its like graphics. If the bloom and everything is too high for you, you've still got some options. Oh, I shouldn't be standing right in that guy's hitbox, but I did. Whoops. Ooh, okay, definitely. Okay, well, that was my bad. I was figuring I was going to keep going, so I just sort of held down so I could get away from the ladder, but I did not go as far as I thought. It's okay though. I mean, number go up, just not like Zillia 1 Force Wave. Yeah, Zillia Force Wave is just a bunch of numbers going up. In this particular case, it's just your score almost goes up, so either way, it's fine. Oh, got dark projectiles this time in the Cursed Forest. We also need to go up, but I don't know if we can get up from here. Maybe if I I don't think you can just oh, you can do that, okay. But I can't quite get up there because I need more, Okay, well, there's a platform there that's going to turn light it's going to turn opaque once we actually get the light power. So probably we'll get the light power pretty soon. Otherwise, they wouldn't stick that right there, you know. So, that's the wrong button. Okay, there's 2 Marks of the Gods and 4 large money bases in this area. And you can't always get them all right away, by the way. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes you'll end up with less than the full amount when you finish a level, and that's fine. You'll end up getting more as you go. Those guys explode. Don't get hit by them. Oh, okay. Slid right out. Wait, thank you. But yeah, we can't proceed without the light power, so let's go this way and hope we get it, because otherwise I don't know where the hell we're going to go. But yeah, did you see how that guy was kind of pulling back with his thorax there, like he was going to attack me still? So that's what happens when you just attack them on the ground without stunning them or launching them. It can cause them to continue to attack you, so if you don't kill them in those 3 hits, it might not work out for you. So, wish I could walk. I don't think I can walk, unfortunately. I just have to keep starting and stop. Oh, great. A blind jump into this. Love that. Ooh, hello, spider. He almost got me there because I did a crouching attack first. Okay. The things I'll do for 50 coins. Oh, okay, this one's... Okay. A nice large coin, thank you for that. Another one. Not bad. So this platform is actually opaque right now, but it won't go up. You see how it has a track above it? But we need the light power in order to get it to go up, unfortunately. So we don't have that yet, though, so let's hit this switch first. I see a Mark of the Gods. I don't know if we can get to the Mark of the Gods from here, though. I have to look at the map and see what we can find here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we can just get there from that other active checkpoint once we get the light power, so... No big deal. Trying to go too fast again. It's okay, though. Basically, if you die, you end up at the previous checkpoint with the same amount of coins that you had when you hit the checkpoint, so... Ah! I have been blessed.
And so, the man who would save creation learned to draw on creation itself. Now he could harness the force of light manifest in all things, With it, he could tread paths that were closed to him before. He became a swifter, surer hunter against creatures of the dark. But the road was still long, and the way hidden in shadow.
So I guess we'll have to light it up then, won't we? Yes, we have attained the ability to use light energy. And now we can use any light items. If they have a track, like if they're a platform and they have a track, they'll go along the track now. If they were translucent before, they're opaque now. And any enemy that is dark element, we can deal with more easily now. I don't know if you could fight anything that was dark elements previously. Like, I don't know if there's anything that you could find that was dark element. Oh, wow. I kill those guys in one hit now. That's nuts. We could see an enemy that was dark element, but I don't know if we could fight an enemy that was dark element before this, so... But now we can, so... And also, we don't even need to slide under this stuff anymore, because we can just absorb the bullets and go right through them. That being said, these dark spiders will take more hits than their... Oh, good. Now that's firing. I guess it gives you something to do while you're absorbing these bullets, right? So yeah, the yellow spiders only take 1 hit now, but the red spiders will take 3 hits, just like the other ones. So it pretty quickly just gets back in terms of the difficulty. It's not like you're just going to massacre everything from here, you know. However, we might be able to go back this way and grab a thing that we just passed up over here. So I'm going to go try it out, see if we can... Yep, because we've got these platforms available to us now, so we can head up here. And then we can deal with those guys and grab some... Probably a Mark of the Gods by the time we're done here, so... I don't think I'm going to get most of those coins. I'll get this one, but... These guys, I just sort of knock them off the ledge, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I don't really need what they had. I'll take that, thank you. I like being at full HP, though. Even though... It doesn't always, oh, okay. Just, you know, eat my up attack there. Yeah, I like being at full HP, even though it's not strictly necessary. So, alright, there's a mark. What do we got so far? That's the wrong thing. I'm gonna get used to that eventually. Alright, we got one of the marks, but none of the money bases so far. Cool. I don't remember where the platform is here. Okay, I guess it's right here. Also don't remember where the spikes are. They're down there. At least I didn't fall on any of them in the process of getting back here. Alright, but now we can head this way. So that's what we'll do. Once this dark laser is done being dark laser. Can I, like, see what's down here? Okay. I don't know where I am, but I have confused myself in the process of getting here. Okay, so I can just get back up with a wall jump. And this is actually the area to the side that we saw over by the, where we got the light spirits, so... Sorry, I just really love that combo. I know we're used to first-order strategies at this point, because basically all of Kingdoms of Amalur's combat was me using first-order strategies, but... I don't know, I really like the slide as a combo starter. Okay, and there's the second Mark of the Gods. Good there so far. Trying to remember if we finished the jungle when I played this for the YouTube channel way back in the day. I think we might have just finished the jungle, and then that was pretty much as far as we got. I'm not 100% sure about that, though. I'd have to look back. What is this? This is a portal for a co-op challenge. In order to enter this, you need to play the game in co-op mode. So this is... And once you've actually touched these teleporters for co-op mode in the single player, you can just go do the challenge in the co-op mode on the main menu. So now the El Dorado co-op challenge has been unlocked. Cool. Can't use this platform just yet to go and get whatever the heck is up there, though, because, well, we don't have dark powers yet, so... Until we get those, we're not going anywhere. So we'll wait. Okay, got one of them. Guess I'll go get these, because yeah, they weren't that far off. I wasn't sure it was down there for a second, but once I saw a vase, I was like, yeah, no, it's fine. We can go down there. Alright, next level. We got the Jungle Highlands. There's usually 4 to 5 levels in these areas, by the way. I think if I remember correctly, there's 4 levels and a secret level. So, there you go. Wasn't sure what that was for a second, but turns out it's just a spider that's looking up from the ceiling. Alright. That is a secret area. So most likely when we go in that direction, this is a bit of a labyrinth, but that's okay. Once we go up and around past the cloud formation, if we go down from the cloud formation, we can find the secret area there to get to the mark. I'll keep that in mind. Hopefully we'll be able to go that way. Like there won't be a dark gate or something to keep me from going that. Whoa, whoa, okay. Nothing if I push against this. I won't do that. I wonder if I can kill that piranha plant. Like just by hitting it or something. There we go, yep. Wasn't sure. Looked like a stage obstacle instead of, you know, anything I could kill, but I suppose I can kill it, so. I'll wait. I jumped and then ended up straight back on the ladder, so I'll just wait a second. Okay. Those were my feet that you almost just knocked off. This is a dead end, so... Okay. This dead end almost ended with me ending up dead. I wonder what happens if I fall down there. Probably gotta do it, because there's 2 of these guys. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I forgot he's the yellow one, so... Unless that was just him. That was just him. Okay. I guess the slide deals less damage than a normal attack, though, because it doesn't quite kill those guys in one hit. So, that's fine. Now, there's a small base over there. Okay, that's on the path to get to that other mark, so just keep that in mind. I wonder if I could stand on those. Like, if I go that way. Probably not. They usually don't stick those in a place where they want you to, like, use them as a platform, from my understanding, so... We just won't bother. Okay, okay, okay. I should have just... I was safe where I was. I should have just stayed right where I was, and I would have been fine. Like, if I stay here... Yeah, I'm fine even if I stand up here. So, just wait for it all to dissipate. So there's another mark, the second one in the level. We can't get that because we don't have the ability to knock this down yet. So since we don't have it, we'll just wait. And we'll come back once we have it. I forget if you get that upgrade inside of this level or not. But I guess we'll find out, won't we? By the time we get done today, we'll find out. Because we'll be done with this level pretty easily by the end of the day today, so. Alright, hit that bad boy up again. Wait for this, and off we go. I think you can knock those guys back as well, by the way. But I usually don't bother, I usually just let them go. Because I don't think they drop anything even if you do kill them, so... Almost missed those. This isn't the cloud formation, is it? No, the cloud formation's above me. Okay. When I'm referring to cloud formation, I mean the one that's on the map that shows up on the platform. We'll probably see it when we go to the left there, but before we go to the left, let's go this way. Let's see what we got here. Kind of like that, where they sort of force you to attack enemies in the middle of doing a little bit of the bullet helling. It's a nice little challenge. I like it. Alright, where's this going to take me? Okay. Okay, alright, there we go. Look at all these large vases. Very nice. And okay. Wasn't sure if I was going to make that. So there's 8 large vases in this level, so we'll keep that in mind. And our target is up above. So we'll also keep that in mind. Okay. It's a good thing there's no fall damage in this game. Or that would have been pretty bad. By the way, keep an eye on which side of the hero's body is tattooed, because the left side is tattooed when he has the light powers, in case it isn't immediately clear. The right side, when we get dark powers, the right side will be tattooed instead. If I remember correctly. I could be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So. Okay, so this is where the other mark is, and we can't get in here yet because we don't have dark powers. Alright, well, I had a feeling it was going to happen, but that's okay. And no teleporter, and we can't go through here yet because we need to hit probably a switch that's up top somewhere, so we'll go work on that in a sec. Dead end to my right, dead end all the way to my left, and then probably the switch is up by the target reticle up there, the red one. So let's go this way first. Okay. Well, that worked out very nicely for me not really thinking about what just happened. I was definitely, sorry, hold on, back itchy. Definitely lost in the sauce there. Did not even see the enemy come down until I was sliding directly into him, so sometimes it works out, I guess. I'm gonna go. Okay. I said, nope, committing. Can't stop now. If I stop now, I'm just gonna get hit, so I think there was a dead end up here, so let's go this way first. Another large vase. Very nice. Probably can't go up any further. There might be like a launch pad later, but... Ooh, okay, nice jump. Probably should just ducked under that guy. Ow. Ow. Well, that wasn't very nice. But that's okay, we will make it work anyway. Like I said, you just go back to the last checkpoint if you end up dying, so it's all good. What do we got here? Ooh, what was the green crystal again? A health crystal. All right, let's see what that does. These green crystals restore your life after a while. Striking down enemies can give you life as well. Ah, okay. So if I stand here, I can get back to full health. Good. It'd be nice if you gave me that, like, right before a boss fight, but I think that's the only one in this level, because we're not quite at the boss fight just yet. I think this is still 2-3, if I remember correctly. So, cannot pass this way without a guardian key. Let's go see if we can find a guardian key, shall we? The boss is through the guardian key door, so this is the way to get to him, but we don't have a key yet, so we'll have to go get to him after getting the key. This was the dead end, right? Yeah, with the large bugs. Okay, here we go. So now this will take us to 2-4, which is above the canopy. And then once we get the key, we can bring it back into 2-3 and we can go to the boss. So the key itself is most likely up there, because that's where the targeting reticle is telling me to go. I must follow the reticle. Alright, 4 bases in this level. So we'll see what we can do with that. Guess we're going down, judging by the guiding light. Must be doing pretty good on coins, because we're only getting 1 from each of those small vases now. And we don't have dark powers, so we can't do anything about that. I'll wait for this to fire. Okay, I probably could have stood up there and been fine, but that's okay. How am I gonna get out of this predicament? I guess like, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I guess like that, but I guess I can just take 1 damage, that's fine as well. Alright, so we're going that way, so instead of going that way, let's go this way first. And then we'll keep going. I got your number at this point, spiders. You guys can't hide from me by falling from the ceiling anymore. Oh, okay. Oh, that one had a few more coins for us. Maybe it's just random how many you get. Alright, over there. Okay, so we can go there. There's a dead end to my right, and then a dead end to my left, but I have to go up and around to get to it. Alright. Can do. I don't think there's anything up there. Like, even if you jump towards it, yeah, nothing up there. First of all, because you can't reach it, but second of all, because it just leads into another platform, so... Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't very smart of me. And I took 2 damage as a result of it. Oh, well. Got 1 back, so that's the important part. Alright, let me not drop directly on top of this little armadillo guy. Okay. Nothing really going on in there, but I'll take the little bit of extra padding to my wallet. Why not? Well, okay. You can hit the things that are firing the projectiles, by the way. You can, like, walk through them without them damaging you, but... actually hitting the projectiles themselves, not so much. Alright, I saw that wall. Leads to a hidden passage. Ah, another life upgrade. And we need 20,000 in order to purchase this one, and we have that, so let's do it. 5 hearts now. Getting closer and closer to the ancient hero already. I was gonna say, are those even worth it? Well, one of them wasn't, but in my opinion, but... Oh, that was the top of the thing there. Okay. It's like, what did I just crumble? Nothing this way. And we went over there. I think we went to the side there as well. So let's see if we can get into that passage that's up and left from me here. But if not, we'll just go all the way up and around. Outland challenge. You cannot have more HP than the hero of old when you face down the sisters. Honestly, I feel like that would be kind of an interesting challenge. That might be something I'd be willing to do, in all honesty. Like, I mean, the sisters are hard, don't get me wrong, but having less hearts might actually mean you'll get more hearts from drops. So, like, when you have... Because I think if you, at the end of the game, you max out at, like, 12 hearts if you purchase all the upgrades. But if you have 12 hearts, you don't start getting heart drops until you end up at, like, 6 hearts anyway. And even then, they're kind of rare, so... I don't know, I'd be kind of okay with doing that. It would give me more money to spend on upgrades for other things anyway. I can't break that. Little precision in my platforming, why not? Alright, so we can go straight up there. There's jellyfish up there in this ancient forest. So that's fantastic. Hit these this way so I don't knock them all the way down there. So we're going to have to go down there anyway in a second after I get over here to get this other large vase. The 1,000 coins were worth it anyway. Well, okay. Usually 1,000, if there's 1,000 coins in the market there, it's worth it for the upgrades that you can get by getting them. So, okay, this is, never mind, not punished. I was not punished for moving too fast, for rolling around at the speed of sound. And hell, considering the fact that I'm getting all these different colors on my body, I'm practically following my rainbow, so... Okay, I guess they go down in one hit, so nothing doing. There's a dark platform up there, and here it comes, but we can't do anything with it at the moment. I wonder where it takes you. It goes up quite high, though. Yeah, I'll pass on those coins. Maybe it takes you somewhere up there, because I can't get there from here, unfortunately. I don't think, unless this... Okay. Takes me there? Oh no, I can get there if I go up, so... Ooh, okay. gotta go like this. There we go. Ooh, almost fell myself off. Fell myself? Flung myself off the platform. More concept art. Awesome. Blind jumps. Awesome. Okay, not awesome. Can I make it to this thing? Yes, I can. Okay. Alright, well that was harrowing. Where do you take me? To a heart, thank you. And a little bit of coinage. Not bad. Oh god. Ugh. Well, I'll take it. Okay. Sorry, buddy, I gotta run past. Those things mean business. So do you, to be fair, but, you know. Where am I going anyway? Oh, I gotta go this way anyway, so. Although, I don't think I went down, and this is the... Oh, I'll hit the checkpoint. How about this? I'll hit the checkpoint, and then we'll go back. We'll speed up and immediately get punished for it. Almost get punished twice, as a matter of fact. Okay, that's probably just used to get me some, like, out of here once I'm done. Can I... No, I don't think so. Not even at the top of my jump. Alright, cool. I was thinking there'd be something neat over there, but there's not. There is, however, something over here. Ah, more of the large vases. Not bad. Gonna have to check how many of those I've gotten so far. I think it said there was like 8. So... No, nothing that way. Let's go see. We've got all the money vases. We just need to find the other mark. And it might be somewhere that I'm not going to be able to get it at the moment. Looks like there's a heart upgrade up there, though. Because, yeah, health upgrade shrine up top. But I probably need to get the dark power to get to that one. So, since we don't have that, probably not going to happen anytime soon. We went this way, right? Yes, we did. Alright, cool. Or maybe we didn't, but there was just nothing there. I don't know. Alright, back this way. Gonna get punished again. Yep. Being impatient. Ah, we found the Guardian Key. The door to your next challenge is now open to you. So now we just gotta take the Guardian Key back to that door, and then we can confront the boss. Okay, got you. You know, shooting directly at the ground, I mean, the velocity will help, but, like, you're not really being that effective. Okay. It also seems like killing these piranhas erases all of their bullets immediately when you kill them, so that's kind of nice. Means if you jump into them, it doesn't really have a huge effect. I should have waited. Wasn't punished, but I still should have waited. Boy, I'll tell you what, the ground pound would be pretty nice in a situation like this, wouldn't it? Oh well. Alright, I'll start here to give me a safe space. Then we'll go confront the rest of these guys. Where does this... Oh, okay, it leads me out of the level if I go this way. Okay, cool. Probably there's like another entrance to 2-3 by going this way. So let's go find out. Alright, so that takes care of that. Now, okay, actually the health crystal is right next to where the Guardian that you fight is, so that's kind of nice. I wasn't 100% sure if that was going to be the case or not, but turns out they put it in just the right spot. So probably the mark, I know there's at least one mark down there, and I think there was another one through a dark gate, if I remember correctly. We didn't find the second one, so since we didn't find the second one, I guess we'll just wait. We've got a good chunk of the money bases, but probably the large ones are also down in that section where the mark that we saw at the beginning of the level is. So, since we can't get it for now, let's just keep going. and get over to the boss. So we can confront him by going through the Guardian Key section. Excuse me. I think if I remember correctly, all the enemies respawn when you switch sections like that, so... Oop, that was my bad. Here I am thinking like I'm in a different game or something where I'll get extra height from... oh, this isn't good. I'm gonna get hit again. Damn it. It's a good thing there's a health crystal right there, because I am not playing well. Thank you for the heart. But yeah, I think all the enemies respawn when you transition areas, so... I also keep trying to whack this crystal of health, like this is the Legend of Spyro, and I'm just getting a health crystal to upgrade my natural health bar. Oh well. Well, I didn't really get to see what was on the mural there, but if you didn't get to see it either, don't worry, we will find out very shortly. Because it's the first boss, the Golem. Alright, let's see what the Golem can do. Whoa. Okay, Shadow of the Colossus, I see you. Kind of. Vaguely. Okay. That was my bad. So the shockwave will come back, and then he will spew fire at you once it comes back. So get your hits in while you can, and then once you've exhausted all of that, you might get 2 hits off. Yeah, there we go. Those tree fruits will probably turn into enemies. Yeah. If they're not in my way, I'm not going to bother with them, because it looks like he kills them anyway, so... Yeah, try to get 2 combos off if possible. It'll make this go a little quicker. Not going to bother with the coins unless I run into them, because, I don't know, they're not particularly necessary. Oh good, I can get rid of them by jumping off of here too. I thought I was just stuck with them. Alright, what you got for me, big guy? Ah, okay, dark and light rain. So we have light, so we can absorb the light bullets, so try to just track to the light bullets as best you can and avoid the dark ones. It's a little tricky because you kind of got to watch the top of the screen while also having a vague idea of where you are, but they're kind of spread out enough to where I don't think it's too tricky, so... That's just me, though. Okay, got most of them. Might be able to get these by going like this. Okay, I got one of them. Cool, I even got a heart out of it. Alright, well, okay. This one's probably a little easier to dodge because it's a very, not like random assortment of bullets. So, I think he switches between those two. Just kind of alternates as he goes. So. But we got him, so it doesn't really matter. Good thing I moved. I would have taken a little bit of damage from that. Thankfully, he fell in the background, so we don't have to worry about trekking over top of his body to get to this other shrine. But what did we get out of this one? What new power have I enlightened myself to? The ground stomp. So now we can actually strike floors that had those bricks that we've been breaking by hitting them on the side of walls previously. Now we can hit the ones that were in the floor instead. So there you go. Starting from right here. Just press down in the jump button and it will knock you through the floor. And you can go over here. I think this transports you back to the crossroads, if I remember correctly. So, there are floor stomps that we can go do in the jungle as well, but I'm trying to think if I want to go and do that stuff yet.
From the bones of the earth, the golem was the protector of the land. The gods themselves set him to stand guard on the temple of eternity. But his heart betrayed him. For love of the prisoners of time, he forswore his sacred duty. Now, he crumbles into naught but rubble and dust.
That's deeply unfortunate for the golem, but at least we put him to rest so he doesn't have to think about that anymore. So there are a total of 4 bosses that you have to fight in order to unlock this shrine that will take you to the sisters. That's number 1, the golem. So now we can head that way and go to the next area. I think if I remember correctly, the not the crossroads, but the origin section had a thing to break that would let us, like a floor that we could break. It's possible, though, I might decide to, I'll probably get the upgrades that are in the origin section, like the ones where you have to backtrack to, but I might wait to do the other backtracking until we're done with the other levels and I've gotten all of these upgrades. I'm not 100% sure about that just yet, but we might. We'll see. Finally, remember what all the graphics remind you of. It's similar to Child of Light. Yeah, actually, it has very similar vibes to Child of Light, yeah. So they were developed, I think, at around the same time, if I remember correctly, so that's probably part of why it reminds you of that. So there's actually another game that came out recently. It was also an indie game. I think if I remember correctly, it was called Worldless. That also has a very similar vibe to this game. It even has the light and dark elements to it. It's not an action game, though. If I remember correctly, it's an RPG, just like Child of Light, actually. So I might check that one out, to be honest. We'll see. Alright, so we can't use the launch pad just yet, but I'm going to go back to the crossroads, not the crossroads, but the origin section, because these levels are short, and I think we have everything we need in order to get all of the upgrades here now. Plus, if I remember right, all of the projectiles are just the light ones, so it shouldn't take too long to check on everything. So, plus, once we get this out of the way, we don't have to do it again, so it's just all done at that point. Oh, okay, I guess the ground stomp doesn't take care of those guys if they're in the ground still. I'll just go double check everything here. Was there anything specifically that I couldn't get to here? Looks like there's a section up there that we couldn't get to, but we might be able to get to it now that we have this, so now that we have the light power. I forget if the platforms were light or dark, but I guess we're going to find out in a moment, aren't we? I'm going to go take a look. Can I get up this way? No. Okay, I gotta go back this way. Oops. There we go. Oops, wrong way. Gangway, I'm going the wrong way. Alright, probably if I go this way, I can get back to where I wanted to go. Just ignore the spider that's down there. He probably won't give me anything good anyway. Incidentally, do I have everything in this section? No, there's a money vase that I didn't get, and it's probably up in that top section, then. I'm gonna go before it decides to crush me. Nothing in this section. Nothing over there. Okay. Saw those guys, and I was like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't jump directly towards that. That probably wouldn't work too well. Okay, it was a light platform. Got it. I think there was one light platform and one, whatchamacallit, ground pound section. This isn't the last time, by the way, that we'll be launching our enemies into the air while we're working on PS3 projects. Launching is going to be a bit of a trend over the course of the next couple of games. So, alright, let's head back down. We'll see what's in the other section here. And I forget if this is the very first level over here, or if there was one before this. Let's see. No, this is the very first level. And we might have everything out of this place now, actually. Oh, okay. Nice. Glad that that happened. Let's see. Yeah, we've got everything out of this section because we've got all the marks of the gods, we got all the money vases, and that means we're done in the origin section of the map. as for the rest, you know, I might wait to do the backtracking to grab all of the extras until we have the teleport skill. I feel like that would be a pretty good time to go back. I don't think you get teleport until much later. So I feel like that would be a good time to go back and get all the goodies, like once we can teleport to those gates, you know? So, we'll see. Maybe I'll do it a different time, but we'll see what happens. Oh, thank you for the large coin. That was very nice of you. Very generous. About an hour and 25 minutes, hour and a half, and we got the first level done. We might get done with the second world by the time we're done with the day today. That'd be cool. Because that would probably mean about 3 streams, as long as I don't, like, keep dying repeatedly to stupid shit. Because, like, we could spend the next stream doing the next 2 worlds, and then we could spend the 3rd stream doing all the backtracking and then confronting the final boss. And that would be pretty good, I think. We'd get done with it right around the holiday. We could move on to something new next week. And keep on going. I mean, if we end up doing 4 streams, I wouldn't be opposed to it. It's just, you know. I'm going to say, what's over here? A big enemy? But no, just a mark of the gods. That's fine. And a large base, so I'll take that. I think as long as you collect all the coins out of the large vases, you should have enough to purchase, I think, all the necessary upgrades, like all the ones that the game's like, yeah, you really should get these ones. If you get more coins, obviously you can purchase the ones that aren't so necessary, but, you know, we'll see what we can do. And I think when I say necessary, I think what I mean is, like, the stuff that the ancient hero had, so... Alright, if we go this way, because this is where the gate just opened, so if we were to go this way would lead to the forest, but we've already been there, so instead of going there, let's go this way. And head to the second level, which has a torch and an ancient spirit. It's the underworld. Damn, they're already sending me to hell and I just got here. Arcade chapter underworld unlocked. Cool. Don't know what that does for me. What are you supposed to be? I guess he just pops up and shoots at you. That's fine. Jellyfish. Man, no hearts for me today, huh? Okay, nothing to do there. Probably something down below in the next section, and then something up above in the section after that, so keep that in mind. This looks like I could... Okay, maybe not. I was going to say, this looks like I could break it. But that is not true. Okay. I am skating their hitboxes just a little bit there, aren't I? Well, I don't like this one bit. Never mind, it's fine. How much are we getting here? 16 money vases? Holy shit. And 2 marks of the gods. It's quite a large area, though, I'll tell you what. I mean, we might be able to end up going all the way up and around to the top right corner, but we'll see what happens. That also might be where the boss is as well, so we'll have to see how the levels and stuff are structured. Alright, was there something to the right? Oh, yeah, coming up. Getting ahead of myself. Oh, there's a launch pad. Okay, so we probably won't be getting the something to the right until we, okay, have the launch pad available to us. Oh, man. Just barely managed to get those. Thank you. Again, very generous of you. Well, here's the teleporter, but we can't use it at the moment. We also can't use this button because we don't have the Dark Spirit yet. So we'll have to work on that. Well, okay. Probably shouldn't have just blindly fallen down here, should I? Oh, well. It worked out. Because it's a dead end anyway. Okay, I thought I slid all the way into the corner there. Wasn't paying attention. The blue kind of blends in with the blue background here, to be fair. So. Alright, where am I going here? Dead end to my left, so we probably want to go to the left, but we also want to go up, I think, over by the checkpoint. So I'm going to go see if I can do that first, then we'll go to the left, and then we'll go up again. Okay, nothing particular there. Mark of the Gods here, though, so that's nice. More concept art! Man, it would have been really funny if I just ground pounded directly on top of some spikes. I'd have laughed. I probably would have cried as well, but I'd have laughed. Okay. Man, nice aim, dude. Okay, now I'm dead. Back to the checkpoint with me. So yeah, like I said, that's what happens. You come back at the checkpoint. The enemies respawn, so you're gonna have to keep that in mind, but that's okay. It's just Dark Souls, basically. And I think all the things that you collected before hitting the checkpoint are still collected, other than the enemies respawning. So. Now we hit that checkpoint after getting the mark already, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we did. It says there's a level transition down there. Did I go down there? Oh no, I didn't, because that's locked off by a gate. That's right. Although, you know, that one section over there looks suspicious. Hold on. Back up here. Oh, that's why it looks suspicious, because I couldn't go over there yet because I don't have launch pad. Alright, that's fine. So, since we don't have that, we'll just make our way here. Alright, how are we going to do this? Okay, don't want to be there. Can just duck here and we'll be safe until I do that, but, you know. Oof, almost got me again there, big guy. You got good aim. Oh, there's a large coin there. I might be able to get it. Yeah, okay. Because you don't take lethal damage from spikes in this one, unlike, say, in Mega Man X, where spikes will just kill you. In this one, not so much. I'll take the large vase, though, and probably die on the way back, but that's okay. Okay, these fizzle out before they get to you. So I can afford to wait a little bit. Alright, let's go hit up the checkpoint again, just so that way I don't have to do that again. And now, we'll move on. You gonna come up to me, Jelly, or...? Okay, I can just kill you with a ground stomp, it doesn't matter. Cool. Okay, if I'm gonna do that, I probably need to duck first. Just, I didn't think about that until he was almost on top of me, and then my brain said, you know, why aren't you ducking? Because that would kind of make a little more sense. Alright, anyway. So we need to go to the left. But I'm definitely going to go to the right instead. Let's see how far we can go. Ooh, I probably should have ducked there. Oh well. Yeah, seem much safer if you do that. Ooh, that was a little sketchy. Almost that was too. This leads to a dead end, so let's go down here first. Ooh, a large vase. And a spider. I got spiders in the bag at this point. Just wait until they get larger and have spikes on them. I think that's a thing in this game. I don't quite remember, if I'm honest. Alright, which way am I going, George? So I gotta wait till I see those guys there. Ooh, that was a little close. Alright, that worked out. Almost. Okay, well, the other guy, the one that was exploding, he yeeted himself off, so I guess that's a plus. Okay, you're dead, so I'll just leave you be. Platforming challenge with jellyfish. You come over here for me, please. Yeah, because I was going to say, if you drop a heart, you'll drop it right next to me if I hit you on top of the platform, so... Alright, got all those coins. Good. Now for you... You can hold up, by the way, to prep a launch. That's what I do when I fight those guys rather than ducking at them, is I just prep a launch by... oh my god, my momentum was insane there. I just hold up like this, because it doesn't move your character at all, and then you just automatically do the launching move. So there, that's my pro tip to you. It's a little easier than trying to do it any different way. Oop, okay. You know what it might be with those guys? I think I remember you being able to, like, ground stomp them and, like, stun them by knocking them back with the, like, the AoE of it. It's probably pretty tricky to time, though. So, just keep that in mind. Alright, so what's going to keep me from going up from here? I think I just saw a launch pad. So, yep, there it is. Can't get the mark here, but at the very least we can get one of the other large vases. So that's good. So we can't go that way at the moment. We'll have to come back. But that is fine. We know what's in that direction now, so that's the important part. I was going to say, what's over here? Are there any spikes below me? But no, there are not. Next! You know, it'd be interesting to watch on YouTube a speedrun of this game. Oh, speedruns of this game are really cool. I'd recommend looking them up. They're very cool because, like, the movement is just so fluid, right? Like, it's ridiculous how fluid the movement ends up being when you do this game justice as a speed run like that, you know? So I'd definitely recommend looking that up. I think it's really cool. The hell are you supposed to be? Oh, okay. Well, you take 4 hits, so... But you can be launched, so I'll just keep that in mind. So, some sort of golem of some kind. But yeah, like when you really know what you're doing and you can move really fast in this one, it's a really cool game to watch. So. I just prefer taking my time, but that's just me. What am I going to get out of this if I keep going this way? So if I go down, that's going to lead me to where I need to go anyway in the Lost Passageways. But I guess I don't mind going up, you know. I can't see a single thing over here. Oh. Okay. Well, almost got it. It's okay, I got my heart back, so that's the important... Oh my god. The important part. Okay. Well, I meant to jump off the wall to get there, but I don't think I need to, first of all, and second of all, I almost just dropped right into a laser, so... That's no good. What if I get all the way up here and there's like a dark door or something I just can't unlock yet? That'd suck. Yeah, whenever you're ready, big guy. Don't have to be grabbing all the ledges and ducking off the things there. We just need to move. Nothing this way. Don't think I didn't see you there. There we go. Whole bunch of jellies all over the place, but that's okay. Because we can deal with them. Ooh, a large coin. Those are pretty rare for enemies to drop, but, you know, they're there. Probably, yeah, gonna miss that one. That's okay. Okay, there's a checkpoint here, so we must be going somewhat in the right direction anyway. You know what probably it is, though? Probably if I had tried to go down that way, I probably would have hit a dark door. So, like, we need to go in that direction, that big open room, because that's going to get me access to dark energy. If I had to guess. So, you know, almost makes me want to go back, though, because there's that one section to the right of where we just were, and it might be available if I go through, like there's a wall or something there. Find speedruns are more enjoyable when you have context for what's going on, but that's probably you. Like, even if it's a game you enjoy, you know what's going on, which is why it's so fun to watch. Yeah, and that's fair, too. Like, it's better when you understand the mechanics that they're taking advantage of, right? So it makes it a little easier. Holy shit, the new Pokemon DLC has Blitzel and Zebstrika. Both have been MIA since Unova. That's good. It means that at least they're bringing stuff back. It sucks that you have to pay $35 to get them back, but I think if I remember correctly, Pokemon Home is also subscription-based, so both of the above, not so great, but I'm glad they're back, I guess. Yeah, Frank was playing the Indigo Disc, I think it's called, earlier, for his channel, for his stream. I ducked in. I admit I wasn't paying a huge amount of attention, but I guess it's good, at the very least, that you can get them back. I think Toucanon was available in there, too, and it feels like forever since I've seen Toucanon, even though it's only been since Gen 7, but Gen 7's like 9 years old at this point as well, so, okay. Oops. Thought that was not background. Anyway, there's one of the marks, so that's cool. I'd prefer a large vase, but that's just me. Well, okay. Oop, went a little too far there. It's okay, though. I could probably ground stomp through this if I do this right. Oh, that works too. Just tank a little damage. Why not? Now, when I fill up health here, do I get full HP? Yes, I do. Okay, so you can also use that as a free health restore if you so choose. So there you go. Okay, nothing up there. A dark platform, so probably what I was saying before is going to be correct. Well, okay. Oh, well. Got counter game, that guy. My slide technique doesn't work! I'll wait. Okay, one of the large vases over here. Good. Again, that's what I'd prefer to find anyway. Oh, I'm at full health. That's a surprise. Not used to it. Already not used to it. Let's see. Probably won't be a hidden area over there. We've got the one mark here, but there's a total of 8 money vases somewhere around here. I don't even know where they'd be, unless they'd be in that little section in the top right that I don't know how to get to. Well, I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. No, it's messed up. We're happy that we actually get Pokemon to come back, and Game Freak supposedly made future-proof models back on the 3DS, then proceeded to not have the models come Sword and Shield. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've pretty much given up on Game Freak at this point. I'm like, I just don't see myself buying from you guys anymore. Like, I don't know. The game's just, they get away with so much shit now in the games, and it's just like, I don't know, man. It gets to me. Oh, nice. That armadillo exploded and helped me. Cool. Ooh, that guy's going for a ride. Not anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see myself buying, at the very least, a mainline Pokemon game ever again. Maybe the side games, but, like, Legends Arceus didn't really appeal to me. I liked Let's Go, but then they released Sword and Shield after Let's Go, and that just felt like a slap in the face, so they're like, hey, so you know this game that has cool and interesting mechanics? Yeah, so what if we took them away come next game? It's like, that's not okay. Come on now. Oh, thank you for showing me the whole puzzle. That's nice of you. Alright, we'll duck in here. Actually, I meant to do this, but... I will wait, though, because I don't want to go ducking directly into some... I guess I'll wait again, since I didn't hit the thing properly there. There we go. Didn't want to slide into some... or ground stomp into something like that. Ow. Okay, yeah, so I just straight up can't use the slide technique on the sword guys. I don't know what the proper technique is for them then, though. Like, I mean, obviously don't slide, but, like, they still counter you if you hit them too many times, so... Oh, nice large coin, thank you. Just get rid of all the enemies here. I could probably get rid of this guy by doing this, basically, because he's just gonna stay there now, so... Maybe I can launch him, though. Like, maybe I can launch him like the other soldier guys? I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see. So, locked gate, probably a dark locked gate, if I had to guess, because we can't get through there without it, so go this way instead. Okay. Can get through here, though. Okay. Ooh, that was a little close. I wasn't sure if I was going to make that one. I'll just let the coins go. It's fine. Okay. It's fine. Whew. That was close. Alright, yeah, so probably... what would have happened is if I had gone down from the start of the area, I would have hit this gate, and there would have been just nothing I could do, because I wouldn't have been able to proceed any further. So then I would have had to turn back around, go all the way back up, and not gotten a checkpoint for the first 10-20 minutes, so... I mean, shit was better when Pokemon didn't turn into a yearly franchise. Yeah, they just... I don't know, it feels like they already don't have a ton of development time, and they really, like... I don't know what they were thinking when they were developing Scarlet and Violet. Like, I know that they farmed out the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl remakes, or remasters, whatever they're called, to a different studio to make their job easier, but then they still had Legends Arceus come out, like, 8 months before Scarlet and Violet came out, and it's like, no, guys, that's 3 games in, like, a year. That's way more than you should be doing, even if you're farming it out to another studio. Like, that, you're spreading yourself way too thin. Especially for a game like Scarlet and Violet, which it feels like it probably doesn't even belong on the Switch anyway, because the Switch just can't handle all of the things that they want to render from that, and they obviously didn't learn from the way that Zelda did it in Breath of the Wild. Like, there's still a little bit of slowdown in Breath of the Wild, but it's not nearly as bad as it is in Scarlet and Violet. Like, good lord, man. It's a rarer time for the game to run at its proper frame rate than it is for it to run at, like, half of that. Ooh, my bad. I can't complain too loud, though, because I'll summon people who say, well, now you're just complaining about the frame rate. No, actually, I'm complaining about the fact that the game is programmed to that frame rate, but...
Light
anyway.
And darkness helped make the world, and their touch is present in everything. One cannot use only the light without denying half of all that is.
You should tell that to Final Fantasy XIV.
The hero learned to accept the power of darkness, which was not evil, for there is evil in the brightness of the noonday sun, and to use it as a shield against Moon's own creations.
In case it wasn't clear, from my understanding, the sisters are named Sun and Moon. So you're basically the light and the dark in this game are the power of the sun and the power of the moon. At least that's the impression I get. But we've learned how to channel dark energy now, and that lets us do everything we could do for light platforms, except now we can also do them for dark platforms, and we can switch. So now we have exactly the same powers as the Ancient Hero. We have 6 hearts, and we have the power to switch between light and darkness. We will get something else in a little while, but that will give us a little bit more power than the Ancient Hero, but we'll work on that later. So, excuse me, did I go all the way up there when I went that way? Because, like, you can go back up. Just trying to remember if I went into the top left corner or not. And if it's even worth it to go back that way, honestly. think I went there, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I'm going to go back there. Because we've got the dark energy now, so we can kind of ignore a lot of the dark energy stuff that we had to deal with to get here. The enemies are all also dead, so, like, it should be a little easier to get back. Especially since we can just shield all this stuff now. Okay. And then I just gotta find this so we can head back up. I might have already gone up here, I just don't remember, so. Oh, okay, it doesn't actually switch sides. I changed form there even though I was on the platform to see if my tattoos would change sides based on which alignment I had. But it doesn't. He's just got it all aligned on his left side. That's cool. Gives you a little asymmetry, right? Yeah, we didn't go up here because we couldn't access this dark platform, so let's access it now before I forget about it. Ah, hitting me with the combo action now, huh? Yeah, so if you try to hit this spider while you're on light, it'll just bounce right off of him, so I think I can kind of show you, I guess. See? Just bounces right off. So, in order to hit him, you have to be dark aligned and then just whack him upside the head like you would any other spider. Well, we got a couple more large vases out of the deal, so that's good. And now we should be able to just head straight back down. I think we got everything over here already. Yeah. Good. Alright, back down we go then. Oh, yeah, no, I don't need that. I'll just drop down. No fall damage. Blame the Pokemon Company International over Game Freak. Yeah, I don't know. I just... Like, I feel like Game Freak has hired new programmers at this point, but it feels like they make a lot of the same programming mistakes that they've always made. Because their games have kind of always been spaghetti code in terms of the way that they program things. Like, you don't need to render out every little bit of water in the surrounding area of Paldea when, you know, at all times while you're out on the world map. Like, you can do that thing, like, if you can't render it properly without it, like, causing the game to have some slowdown, you can do that thing that, like, the old PS1 games did, where they had, like, the fog effects or, like, the draw distance effects, where things in the distance you just wouldn't see. I'd be fine with that. Like... Or, if you want to develop a large adventure like that, wait until the hardware is strong enough to do that and make more bite-sized adventures, because, like... Let's Go was pretty good because it was more bite-sized. It didn't really have any frame rate problems as a result of it being more bite-sized, so... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that would probably be a little easier, but... I mean, obviously they're not going to listen to me. Why would they? They got no reason to. So... Not like they can even hear me, you know? Okay. Well, at least they got that guy for me. Thank you. And here's the last two large bases in this level. So we actually have everything in this level now, as far as I'm aware, unless there's like an upgrade that I missed somewhere that I don't know about. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Well, it almost wasn't fine, but it buffed out. It was fine eventually. Got your number, big guy. Sure, you might be able to damage me, but the bullets that are around you cannot. So all I gotta do is avoid you. Yeah, sometimes it's better to stop and think about it when you've got certain puzzles to deal with like this, because they can be brain benders sometimes where you're like, wait, I'm gonna get shot by this, but I'm not gonna get shot by this. So you gotta be a little careful of that, I think. Alright, I don't know what I'm supposed to do against you other than take a hit, so I'm just gonna take the hit and move on. See? Got the heart back anyway. Oh, it's so much worse. You've seen reviews of the company online for employees, and it's pretty bad. People have said stuff like, it doesn't matter if it's bad, it'll sell well anyways. They are not in a good place. Yeah, no, that's never a good, like... motto to have around the company. honestly. Like, I feel like that's just, like, very toxic in terms of the way that the companies operates when that's what you prioritize, you know. So, not my, not exactly what I would call a good work environment. Okay, so we could have gone... No, we couldn't have come down here because this platform would have blocked us from coming down here to begin with. Okay, so we didn't really miss much if I had chosen to go down here because I wouldn't have been able to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more upgrades, 31 more marks of the gods, and about 60 billion more money vases. Actually, I can do the math on that one if I'm not just rushing through. 175 more money vases, I think, because 25 minus 33 is 8, plus 200 is 208, and so 200 minus 25 is 175. Does that make sense? No? Don't worry about it. I got it. We'll move on. Anyway, back to the world beneath so we can move to the next section of the level. And now we just gotta follow the guiding lights to that platform area there. That was Launchpad City, so we can't go in the top right corner just yet, although it looks like there's a ton of stuff over there, but we'll worry about that later. So, it's not the motto, it's how people view the products and games. Like, the devs are kind of pessimistic from the sounds of it. Yeah, okay, so not the motto, but, like, still, when people are looking at their games in that light, like, in that, under that impression, it's like, okay, that's not so good. That's not the best place to be, so... Oh, hello there. Okay, well, that was kind of stupid. I was going to try to do a ground stomp there in case anyone was wondering what was actually happening there, but I definitely didn't do it correctly. I jumped off the wall instead. So that's cool. Well, at the very least, once we get down here, we can go back to, or not go back to, but go to the next section, which is 2-3. Is it this way? No, this is the wrong way. I gotta go this way. Oh, thank you for the heart. That's very nice of you. Guess I'll get rid of these guys now. Since they're already in my way anyway, might as well. Oh, okay. Was it worth it to come down here for that 1 coin? No, probably not. But we did it anyway, so we'll just deal with it. Alright, hit that bad boy up. And, see, that was the beginning of the level, so I'm not worried about that. Down we go. And let's see what's over here. So we got another large money vase. Take all the goodies, like 2,000. No, not 2,000, because I only got 1 large coin, so like probably 1,400 coins out of that one. Pretty good. Alright, Crypt of the Ancients. We start at the top and gotta end up at the bottom. Probably gonna have to go to that side in order to get to the rest of it. So we'll keep that in mind. What do we got here? 1 mark, 6 spaces. Got it. So probably we'll get 1 more upgrade from this section, 2 upgrades from the 3rd world, 2 from the 4th world, and then 1 more maybe before the final boss fight? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Well, we gotta go that way, but first... 1 vase. Okay, fair enough. Use a bomb, and the floor will collapse. Okay. Bomb will also hit me, but, you know. Can't I just, like, ground stomp the floor? Is that... Oh, okay, it doesn't work in this particular case. So now you gotta whack these bombs over to the places where the floor is... Well, like this, so it's not something you can ground stomp through. But, you have to use the bomb instead. So, you know what? I'm gonna need another one, so let's hit this one over here. Let it go down there. And there we go. I'll take that, thank you. Now, what's down here? Dark spider, 2 light spiders. Oh, I guess you can launch even if you're in the air. I wonder if that launches them even higher. Well, we're not going to find out right now because the enemies don't have enough HP for that, but, you know. I'll bet you. Okay, no, there's nothing up there. It would be pretty funny if there was, though. Something up there that you had to, like, alternate yourself in order to get it to work. What about up here? Nope. No Salt and Sanctuary platforms up there? Okay. I guess not. I haven't figured out whether I want to play Salt and Sanctuary for the stream yet, because I heard that Salt and Sacrifice, which is the sequel to Salt and Sanctuary, was pretty bad. So, I don't know how I feel about it just yet. I'll figure it out by the time. I don't know. I'll figure it out, that's the point. I wonder... Okay, well, we can get up here like that. Now I just need to figure out the best way to do this. Okay, I guess that's how you do it. Cool. Large base. Can use that and probably immediately regret it. Well, we can get down this way, so. Okay, got one of these guys. Kind of got those guys' number at this point, but I'm not going to take it for granted, right? Yeah, see how there's a little bit of ending lag on the third hit of the combo there? Gotta be a little careful of that, because it might come back to haunt you. Okay. Just redirect my momentum real quick. I think I'll come back for you. Or I won't hit you at all. Because you're kind of in a precarious position. Maybe if you come all the way over here, I can hit you, because I can, like, erase some of the bullets around you. I'm gonna do that. There we go. Okay, yeah, I guess you can just kill them before they become a problem. What, not gonna come down here? Guess not. Alright, so we can go down that way. What about this way? Looks like it all goes... Okay, that leads to a dead end to my right, so we're gonna go to the right first. Probably should have just stayed hanging onto the platform there. I would have probably ended up in a better position. Oops. Okay, so... Oh, that was a little close. I'll wait a sec. What's the best way to do this? See, this is what I mean. Sometimes because of the way that the bullets work, you have to kind of brain bend a little bit in order to figure it out. Okay, I got it now, but I needed a minute to think about it, and also I took a bunch of hits in the process, so... Oh, well. Let's see. Okay, so that takes care of that. I guess there's a locked door there? Huh. It leads somewhere. Interesting. That might be the hidden level. There is one hidden level. I think I might have mentioned this when I mentioned how many levels there are in each section of the world. But there's a total of, I think, 5 levels. There's 4 levels that you can access normally that you have to in order to finish the game. And then there's a secret hidden level in each section of the world that you don't have to access, but is usually full of a pretty decent sized chunk of treasure. So... Okay, that's pretty quick, actually. I didn't expect it to be that quick. I'll take that, thank you. Can I help you, sir? I don't know, but I can help me to your treasure. Alright, now. Okay, well, that was a little dumb, but it's okay. I thought I was going to be a little bit further away from him, but I was not. So. Not really punished, though, because there's the heart pack. Teleporter, checkpoint. What was up here again? Ah, this is the section, yeah, that we can't get to yet. Okay. So, yeah, probably we can't get there until we get to the... You know, actually, no, I think I know what's going to happen is we're going to go down from here, and we're going to, like, loop back around to that section. And then the Guardian is going to be to my left, probably. See you later. Going to go deal with your Tevi addiction now. Sounds like a plan, Marie. Go deal with your Tevi addiction. And we will see you on the next one. We'll be back on Thursday to continue this. I might finish up as soon as I'm done with the Guardian here. I'm not 100% sure about that yet. We'll see. Oh, okay. I can't go that way just yet. So we'll go this way instead. And shatter a whole bunch of those guys. Oh, God. Yeah, that's what I meant to do the first time, but I'll take it. Getting closer and closer to the fires of hell. That's probably not a good sign. Yeah, so we can't go that way just yet as a result of the locked door that's up there. So since we can't go that way just yet, we'll go this way instead and hopefully unlock that door with the switch that's up and around the loop of the Buried Empire. Let's take a look at the Buried Empire, shall we? Yeah, so probably the key will be up there, and we'll, like, come all the way back this way and end up going up there. So, let's get right to it, shall we? Oop. I saw it switch to the dark element, and I was like, okay, I'll just switch as well. Okay, well, my brain was bent again. It's a chronic health condition at this point. Alright, so, dead end to my right. Spooter. Kill him quick before the thing comes back. Thank you. I think this was also a dead end, right? Okay, this one's easy because it's just the same color as... Oh, okay, it switches. That's okay. We got out of there before it switched anyway, so... Whoa. Okay, that worked out. Guess just sticking to that side of the platform was enough. Dead end to my left. Ah, large base, okay. Just gonna be a matter of getting out of here, that's all. I'll take the heart, though. That's nice. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I can get those coins without hurting myself. I guess I won't. Okay. I just kind of want to see what's over here, just in case there's anything at the end of this bottom section. A spider? With a large coin for me, so that's nice. Can I, like... Maybe. Nope. I was gonna try to, like, skip the whole jumping section, but obviously that's not gonna happen. Fine, I'll do it the normal way. Okay. Definitely didn't do that correctly. I was too busy thinking about the coins. That's what I mean. This guy's trying to find the balance in his life, the balance in the world by getting this light and dark, but it doesn't seem to be saving him from his own greed now, does it? Or is it my own greed being projected onto him? The world may never know. Can I get up there? No, probably not. Not from here anyway. There's platforms that'll lead me there in a sec, it looks like, so just wait for those. Take that, thank you. Are you a dark element armadillo? I think so. Yeah, I'm definitely going to call it after I kill the boss, because my eyes are starting to strain a little bit from the sharp colors. So it means we may not get it done in 3 streams because of the strain, but I'm kind of okay with it, to be honest, if we don't get it done in 3. Like, if we get it done in 4, that's fine. It's not like I'm in a hurry or anything, so... Yeah. Again, greed. That was greed. You can call it that. Alright, now if I remember correctly, there was a section I wanted to get to, right? Yeah, okay, so we want to go this way, this way, this way, and... Wait, this was the section, wasn't it? Yeah, it was, okay. So, since we know where that is now, let's just head this way. Ooh, this is gonna suck. I'm just gonna jump right over you, sir. Okay, so shield probably prevents me from, whatchamacalliting him. Can I, like, ground stomp him? No. Well, I know what to do to the spider, so let's just get him out of there first. Okay, I guess he'll stand nice and still for me if I jump over him, so I'll keep that in mind. Looks like we gotta go down to go around, so let's do that. Well, okay. You really have it out for me, don't you? Alright, what's the best way of doing this? Okay, so we can launch them. We just need to launch them from behind, and then we can kill them from there. Got it. Okay. That's not too bad. Alright, I'm going to stay out of this guy's way until I can swap back to the dark element. Okay. Alright, well, at least we got him. It took a heart to do it, but at least we got him. Now for this again. Okay, so they were like right on top of me before, and that's why I couldn't really separate them reasonably. Or, you know, don't do the thing I wanted you to do, because that would be too easy. Okay. That works. Okay. That was a little close, but we got it. Oh, there's just such a flow to fighting spiders in this game. Nice and rhythmic, you know? Whoa, okay. Oh, I see. So you want to be the opposite color, because these won't disappear when you're the opposite color, but they just won't fall down from underneath you like that. Got it. I like the large thing. Large coin. Ooh. Almost got all those. That heart's probably... Oh, no, it's not gone yet. I think it spins up, like eventually it will disappear because it spins to the point where it's will, but I'm not 100% sure about that either. What do we got left here? 1 Mark of the Gods and 1 money base. Okay, if I were either of those, I'd probably be in about the same place, honestly, so I guess we'll find out in a second where those are. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I see what you want me to do. It's a little sketchy still, but I gotta watch my toes. So we made it. And we got our heart back anyway. So that's cool. Alright, what are we gonna get from here? So it looks like we're gonna get 3 upgrades per level, maybe? Because we're getting a third. There's this one here, and then there's gonna be 1 more from the boss, so. What is it? Smite! Strike with the strength of a hero by pressing triangle. Use this to destroy weak walls or strike your foes. This will consume the energy bar, which is a new bar that the hero of old apparently didn't have any use for because he didn't, well, use it. So, yeah, you can use Smite, which will destroy weak walls. I think it hits for 3 damage, if I remember correctly, so it will kill spiders in 1 hit. I'm not a big fan of this one, personally, but we'll get one that I'm a little bit more of a fan of later, if I remember correctly. But it does give you a new bar to deal with, and that also means that you'll be able to upgrade that bar with your coins. So save up, because pretty soon we will have a use for it. And yeah, those yellow crystals will restore your energy. Okay, so this is actually just a crystal of energy right here. But you'll get energy from striking enemies down. So I guess in this particular instance we can do so. Almost went the wrong way there. And yeah, so you'll build up slowly but surely. In this particular case, we'll build up just from standing there because that crystal gave us energy. So, alright, let's see here. You know, I'm going to go to the end of this area first before I do anything else. Just to see what we can find. But yeah, see, now you'll start getting energy each time. So I probably have to fall into that section in order to get the mark. And then there's still a large vase to account for somewhere. I'm just glad I didn't accidentally hit any of the light element stuff there in the process of doing what I just did. I'll wait for one more rotation. Ah, your dark element, yeah. That's fine. Alright, so if we fall in this way... Oh, okay. I didn't go far enough. I thought I was far enough to get to the mark, but I was not, so that's fine. Well, at least the cycle is about even with... I was going to say it's about even with all the stuff there, but it really wasn't, actually. It was pretty disjointed. I think I'm just going to let that go. Alright. So drop down here, and this is where I get the mark. Yeah. I might be able to get up to that platform from here, honestly. I can't believe I picked the one spot to itch my nose, to scratch my nose, where I actually wouldn't have gotten absolutely murdered there. But yeah, I might be able to get there from here if I get like a running start. I might be able to wall jump onto the platform. Yeah, never mind. Maybe not. I'm just gonna go do it the normal way. I don't know if it'll be easier, but I'm gonna do it that way anyway. Ooh, too early. Yeah, that wasn't going to work out no matter how I did it. Okay, I'll wait. Because once that dissipates, it's a little easier to do the platforming. So. We're going to have to be careful, though, because pretty soon we're going to be coming up to the boss fight, and from what I remember, this one's pretty tough. We'll see, though. We didn't get a key, though, so come in. So I'll have to keep that in mind. Sup?
Hello.
Oh, hi.
I'm working on the commission. I'm going to be my computer, so...
That makes sense. Watch Outland. Okay, we opened up that section, so now... Probably we'll either get the key up ahead here, or we'll get the key in the next section, because I don't remember... Let's see. Because I think this is 2-3, I want to say. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. Doesn't matter. It will all become clear in time. Where am I going? Not this way. I want to go this way. Just gotta, okay, follow the guiding light. Okay. Sure, why not? I was gonna say, you gonna keep going all the way through the hallway there, sir, or are you gonna just, like, give up eventually? It's no use, give up. I mean, he almost got me, to be fair, though, so. Alright, this is a dead end, so. Large vase, thank you. Could use a heart, but don't really need it yet. Only HP that matters at this point is the last one. I say as I look at this mess. Okay, we can probably handle this. As long as I don't jump too prematurely into, like, one of the opposite element things. So. Okay, got that one. Tried to get that one, didn't really work out. There we go. Over here, big guy. Yeah, I had a feeling I was gonna hit in the wrong spot there, but I tried it anyway. Did not really work out. Okay, so this is the first really, like, bullet hell-ish pattern the game has to offer, so just wait for the light ones to go away, do a short hop, and head up here. I don't know if I jump when I jump off the ladder or if I drop. Okay, I jump. Okay. We'll sit here and we'll absorb the bullets for a couple of seconds. I think that would probably be easier. Okay, well.
Man, am I glad there's only like a 3-frame delay when switch.
Yeah. It would be pretty difficult otherwise. Alright, so go back to dark, get the hell up there real quick. To get away from the light projectiles, jump up, and there. I'm gonna have to go down, I think. So probably I do this, and then I go like this. And then I jump like... Okay, well, that was just about the worst thing I could have done in that situation. But I think the idea is there, right? Like, so I think what I do is I absorb the dark projectiles, then I go down so that I can absorb the light projectiles, and then I can jump up in that direction before the dark projectiles hit me.
Projectiles will hit you at a certain point in the ladder, so you're going to need to stay dark going down a little bit, but then when you jump, you've got to switch to light.
I'm just afraid of hitting my head on that section there. So.
No, because the light projectiles, they spread out enough that at a certain point in the ladder you can just kind of hang out.
I can kind of hang like right here, and I think this is about as far as I can go. So then I go like this, and then I just jump. Okay, well, that's the idea, I think, is that right there. I'm going to die probably in the process of doing it, but I think we just got a checkpoint, so I don't think it matters too much.
Yeah, a checkpoint right before the
there is a checkpoint actually right after this as well, so if we make it, that's cool, because then I don't have to do it again. Alright, so the impression is that we kind of do like this. We wait a second. Slide down. Jump over here. Okay. I need to slide further. I need to slide further than that, so probably what I need to do is I need to, like, switch to light, slide down further than that, then quickly switch to dark as I'm jumping. Okay, I shouldn't have. I was about to get overzealous there.
Got a little gum there.
It did it again. That's okay. Try again. Alright, so we are... Where are we? Wait, hang on, I'm confused now. Okay. Okay. I definitely confused the hell out of myself. Oh, okay, I see where we are now. I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't look familiar at all. Okay, 3 hits knocks him away from me. See, maybe if this guy wasn't here, I'd feel a little bit better about doing that section because I wouldn't start it with 3 health. Alright, And these are not cooperating in the slightest, so... Large vase won't have a heart for me because that would take away from the whole, you know, having money in it thing. But that's fine. Alright. Jellyfish. There's a heart. So we can start with a little bit extra. Okay. See, the jellyfish aren't the problem, though. Obviously, it's the puzzle itself. It's the bullet hell itself. So, oh my god. I'm just gonna let that one go. So we start this with 2 hearts again. I love this. All right, but we got this part down at the very least, I think. Do one of those. We're gonna go as close as we can to the bottom here.
Might be worth using this attempt to experiment, although you can get on the ladder. Oh
There
my
we
god.
go. There we go. I got it.
Okay.
That's it. That's all it was.
Oh, that's mean.
Yeah, that is mean. Right at the end. What if you got here with 1 heart left? Just a final fuck you to the player. Okay, but we got the checkpoint. We don't have to do it again. So that's the important part. Yeah, I'll just stay here, thank you. I'll duck your projectiles if I have to, or I won't because I can't. It's okay. I'll be back at full health in 2 seconds anyway. If I die. If I don't die, then I won't be. All right, so we're going that way. We started up there like 45 minutes ago, so now we want to go that way. Before we go that way, I think I want to go back this way because I kind of just went this way, but I didn't go up this way, so let's go see what's here. Heart, that's nice. And not much else. I mean, I guess thank you for the heart, but was that really necessary to have a giant platform that looked like it was going to give me something? Probably not, but that's okay. Alright, next section. The Underground River. So, we're probably going to see Charon in a minute because this River Styx is here. I'm not seeing anything that looks like an ending point, though, in terms of, like, where you would, like, normally I was thinking, oh, yeah, well, it's going to be about 4 levels per thing, but this is, like, the 5th one, and we're not even close to done yet, so... Okay, well, anyway, let's just do a little bit of this. If we do the rest of this, that's fine. And then we'll go from there. Where am I sending these things anyway? Yeah, you're, Boy, thank you, bomb. That really helped. Okay, I gotta use them to blow up the wall. That's fine. I mean, you didn't have to throw 3 of them at me. You could have just waited and then given me the other one, so... Okay, these don't go all the way down. This one does. However, you can ride it like this, and then you don't have to worry about that part. Wow, that goes down pretty quick when you switch. Okay, I'll take the hit, that's fine. This is what happens, though, generally speaking, is there's a lot of situations in this game where I just sort of ride the line between being dead and alive, where there's like, I just have 2, 3 hearts all the time. And that's just the way that it ends up being. Oh, okay. You can also launch the bombs, by the way, as you can see there. We need a switch to get this open. Well, that was almost bad. That was very bad for the spider. Alright, so we'll get rid of that. Lava bomb to shatter the wall. Can I, like, smite this bomb and get it to go farther? Yeah, I guess. Although it seems like it, probably goes, yeah, farther if I do that. So, keep that in mind. Whoa. Okay, I see it. Because, yeah, it'll just, if I stay here, I should be okay until they disappear, and then I can, okay. Maybe I should have just turned dark there. Like when I was committing to the jump. Alright, so we'll do this. that to absorb the projectiles, and then off we go. Another door. Okay, so we have 2 doors locking off the top of the level. Is that a level transition or a teleport point? Energy upgrade shrine. Okay, it looked like a level transition. There's a teleport point right here, it looks like. Wasn't sure how large the explosion was going to be there. Oh good, they put this guy up on a platform so I can just smash him like I did previously again. Probably if I had smite I could just use that on him, but I could just do that, that's fine. Alright, let's go see what's down here. Cannot pass this way without a guardian key. Okay. So where do I go then? It says I need to go this way, but I don't have a guardian key. Was I supposed to grab it from somewhere?
All I'm thinking is that it's back in the bullet hell room in some random ass secret part.
I mean, it very distinctly might be, to be honest. So, apparently the guardian key was somewhere backwards, and I did not grab it. So that's beautiful. I love that. My thing's pointing me that way, though, so you'd think... There's nothing up there. Maybe that door just opens? Or maybe I need to use a bomb to get rid of it. No, because I can't get the bomb up there. Okay. Well, I'm deeply confused. I definitely missed something, though. I'm probably going to die on the way back there. Maybe not. Okay. Well, this seems like a pretty decent place then for me to call it a day because I have no waking idea where the guardian key is. So, the game is saved. We will call it here. That's going to do it for this episode of Outland, the stream edition. I don't know, maybe I'll look up where the key is so that I'm not like... Because it's pointing me in that direction over there. So I'm supposed to have it here at some point. I'll look it up. I'll try to figure out where it is, and then we'll come back on the next episode, and we will, I guess, go find it, and then use it to continue if I don't die in the process. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. I will see all of you on the next one, which, as I said earlier, I think, if I didn't, I'm going to say it now, it'll be on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, everybody take care, and have a good one. Just going to stand here at the edge of death for 3 whole days. To be fair, I picked the right place to do it. This is hell.